Astrology time. Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. All right, so, hey guys, Sunday and the moon. Well, first of all, it's September 7th, and the moon is full in Pisces at 11:54 in the morning. We already had Uranus go retrograde, and that came with some wild weather up here in the Northeast, right? There was tornadoes in Bangor, Maine, of all places. And there was a tornado in Massachusetts as well, out in Holden, out near Worcester. So we've got ourselves some weather, right? Sky events, that's Uranus, right? Sky events, communication. Well, in Gemini, it's going to be communication, but it's very much connected with air because it's the ruler and co-ruler of Aquarius, right? Or co-ruler, however you prefer to look at it. I prefer to look at them as co-rulers because I like those old ones. So let's talk about this. This moon that we have is psychically active. So you're going to be feeling some things, right? You're going to be feeling maybe you want to pay attention to dreams, flashes, visions, things that you're thinking about, right? Don't discount them, okay? There's some people that are saying, oh, don't manifest with this moon. You do what you boo, okay? If you're bold enough and you can do this, then by all means, bring it on, right? You're not going to see me back down, okay? I do have, some water that's going to be used for some various things. And I also have my personal water right here, okay, that I talked about a couple earlier in the week. Now, what you gave up is going to be apparent, okay? It's going to be really apparent. Give it up, okay? What you further need to surrender will come to you. So honestly, treat these visions and these dreams as things you may need to be releasing, okay? I got an interesting theory about this because we're passing that south nodal point, and that's karmically where we shed. We're ready to begin the new growth. We begin the new growth as we head towards the North Node. North Node's in Pisces. So that's where we're headed. That's where we're going. We're going toward in a spiritual direction. Ta-da! That's why I got these, right? A unikite and a carnelian of all things. Now, the unikite is definitely for spiritual direction. The carnelian is just mine. Okay, it's mine. It's mine. It's good for the things that I need to do, the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm doing after we'll get into it, okay? Now, knowing this, the trajectory is set and the kite is taking us into higher frequencies, right? Because that kite just keeps on forming when the planets pass over Libra, that 0-degree point of Libra, just keeps on pushing that kite up higher. So, and what's the kite, guys? It's the talent trine between Pluto, Neptune, and Saturn, and Uranus, and the Sun, or in this case, it's going to be the Sun, and Mercury that are going to be crossing over that point in Libra. This is going to be right there, right, for that kite. We also have another kite that's formed. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Really, pay attention. Subscribe. Follow. Do the stuff. Save the episodes. Okay? You can go back and watch them over and over again. You can say, Shane, you said that 2 days ago. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. If one thing's for sure, though, if you do comment, I will get back to you. Just ask anybody. Everybody that comments to me, I comment back. And if you like my comment back and you follow me, you may get a follow back too. Usually you do. Now, and then when you give me little comments or you're logging on my stuff, I'll send you little hearts because that's the kind of guy I am. All right? Now, look, our trajectory's up and up. Frequencies are going there, right? Now, these frequencies are going to explode once that Sun, Mercury, and Mars all enter Scorpio. We're at a different point. We're at a different level. There's a different level that's going to be hit there, okay? We're just going to go up. Now, start by letting go of the old for a new tomorrow, today, tonight, and beyond. Today's keyword is attunement, because we really are. We're attuning ourselves. That's what the things that we do are for, right? Our color is aquamarine. Now, we're going to take a real jump here, okay? Look, I love this season. It's perfect for whatever it is that you need to bring about or bring forward and particularly with an eye towards detail, right? If we have an eye towards detail, if we have an eye for detail, this season is fantastic. As a Virgo rising, I think it's kind of cool. The only thing that'd be better is if I were a true Virgo, right? I'd just be like, okay, but I'm not. I'm an Aries, right? 8th house Aries. That's me. Okay, so look, whatever we do, creating with the flow, think about it. If you're creating in flow, it isn't just about artsy stuff, right? There's all sorts of things that we can flow with, right? It's not the arts per se. I've been thinking about a bit of kitchen witchery here, right? The culinary arts. There's jars of homebrewed kombucha sitting right behind me on the floor. Look, you can conjure your own pumpkin spice creations. You don't have to go out and buy them. Guaranteed the things that you make are probably better than that, right? And look, I just got my first home espresso maker. Talk about Virgo season delight, right? Brand new machine. Now, I've had them before, but not at home. Okay. And the one at home is just a little different because it's got the little wiggly cup on it. I learned how to use those in the north end of Boston one time. They were like, oh, you want to make your own espresso? And I'm like, you want to show? Oh, it's easy. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, hey, you want to make your own espresso? Yeah, I certainly will. Okay. Make your coffee. Next time you come in, you make it yourself. You understand? Okay. Got you. Now, the moon in Pisces is reminding us of a greater path that awaits. One that's going to take us from this point and beyond. This is kind of like performing a song with a fake ending. Done that. It's kind of a lot of fun, right? Look, you have to let it set until the applause starts. And then, once you get back into it, you ratchet that sucker up even more, right? But it's fun. You stop. You wait. The silence descends. The applause starts. Then you hit them. All right. With this season, with the new moon in Virgo, and then this full moon in Pisces, and then another new moon in Virgo following, yeah, that's that fake ending. Think about it that way. And you're going to have a lot of fun with this, right? If you just set the hook right now, look, we're giving stuff up. We got to give it up, right? We have to leave it out there so we can get more, right? We're going to finish big. But the way we finish big is by setting ourselves up to manifest once again what it is that we need to be going into. And believe it or not, this new moon intention that's going to come right on the cusp of the Libra season will culminate with a full moon in Aries. And that is a kind of a totally different firework. So, think about this. The full moon in Pisces, that's the false end of the summer, right? Because it's not really over yet. I mean, for all practical purposes, it starts getting to be fall, but meteorology, just calendar-wise, where the position of the Earth is, that's not until that new moon in Virgo, right? That's when we end summer and enter fall. So, fake ending? Absolutely. The second new moon in Virgo is the end we are all craving, and it's the beginning that we all deserve. Put in the work and to make things go your way. The way to sell a fake ending is you got to stop. You got to listen. And you wait for the reaction before you begin again. And that's exactly what this pause is. It's a intuitive stop. We're going to listen. We're going to listen for what we're going to hear. And once we hear, then we begin again and we bring it. All right. In 1969, the Scottish Matra Ford driver Jackie Stewart wins the Italian Grand Prix at Monza to secure his first Formula One World Drivers' Championship and his sixth Formula One win of the season. Now, it's a fun spot for me because, when I believe what it was at the 76 Olympics with the Winter Olympics, Jackie Stewart did the bobsled calling. They actually hired him on ABC to do the bobsleds. He called them bobsleighs, and it was fantastic. All right. And our birth is in 1851. It's Edward Asahel Burge. It's Edward A. Burge. He's an American pioneer in limnology. He was born in Troy, New York, and he died in 1950. Okay, so 99 years studying limnology. What is it? We studying trees? We studying people's arms? No, it's lakes. It's the culture of lakes. It's the composition, the basins, and the chemicals and everything in the lake that makes it a lake and that changes over time geologically. And that's what I got for you. It started in Switzerland with some other dude. He brought it over here, yodeled it out, right? And these folks started picking up on it, and they established the American Council on Limnology or something like that. Whatever it's called. Thank you so much. So I appreciate and love every single one of you. Just like drawing these things out for the folks who like to just listen, right? All right. So appreciate and love every single one of you. Full stop. Listen. And then bring it. All right. Today's keyword is attunement. The color is aquamarine. And today is an 8. Happy astrocatting.